Hey YouTube, Rando here. Today we're going to be testing out the UCO candle lantern. Now this is the big one, this isn't the smaller one. They do sell a smaller one. You can pick this one up for about 20 bucks online. I've seen them as high as 25 with shipping, but as low as 19 with free shippings on, I believe it was eBay. So we're going to test this thing out tonight I should say. It's pretty dark. It's the perfect time to test it out. I always test things at home before I bring them out camping with me. I'm not gonna bring something camping with me unless it's proven. So let's get some lights turned off here. Well, lets off enough light that I can see. Not super dark, but it's not super bright. They say it's about 20 lumens. I would say that's about 20 lumens. Somewhere in there, you know, I'm no expert when it comes to lumens by any means, but they also say once this thing gets heated up, it lets off about nearly 2,000 BTUs. I want to say it's 1,900 BTUs or something like that. So it's perfect for like taking chill out of a car or something like that. If you're stuck in a single cab vehicle, single cab truck, it should take the chill out of the truck. Small tent, one-man tent, something like that. So we're going to see how warm it gets though. That's kind of what I bought it for. The big propane lantern I have that we take camping with us, it heats up way too much. You put it inside with you, and you're only supposed to use it outdoors. This one can be used indoors or outdoors. But the big one, if you actually put it in the tent with you, it'll run you out. It just gets way too hot. So it's perfect for when you're outside if you don't have a fire or something. But I wanted something I can use inside the tent, and this just looks like it's going to be perfect. They sell the accessories to actually turn this into a spotlight. Has a reflector, goes all the way around it like so, and then has a big circle right here. And that sucker is getting kind of warm. You could definitely warm your hands up over it. It's definitely not hot, but it is nice and warm, so we're going to see how warm it'll get though. I think that heat will start heating up that aluminum, and it's going to put off a lot more heat, so maybe I won't need a heater anymore, because we do have a small propane heater we take with us, and then I have a kerosene heater as well for outside. It's a big jet heater. It's kind of a pain in the butt to tote around, but if you're outside and don't have a fire going, you can turn that big heater on and point it towards you, and you're not going to get cold. I'm a mechanic, so we use them to shoot hot air under the cars when we're have the bay doors open or whatever, you know. You gotta let exhaust out of the shop, and it gets pretty cold when that air comes through them bay doors and you're up under a car, you know it. So we put our big jet kerosene heaters in front of the car, and it keeps it warm under there for you. So we use that when we camp. This little thing's putting off quite a bit of heat just for a little bitty flame. I'm blowing down into the top of it, and it's not really flickering that flame too much. Also, I kind of wondered where the wax goes. You know, I know it's going to go down into here, but is that going to stop this thing from closing? Or it does have a spring in here. As that candle melts, it'll actually push the candle up, so the wick's never going to burn down into here. It'll keep the wick above this part, so the wax should just flow around this area here and run down it. So I'm going to give this thing a 9 out of 10, man. I love it so far. We're definitely going to do an update now. We're going to take it out with us and try it, so we'll be bouncing it around in a pack a little bit and seeing if it breaks or anything like that. And when we come back, I'll definitely do an update. I may bring the camera with me because I do have quite a few items that I want to field test, and may bring the camera with me to try them out, because I have a feeling this parang I just bought is going to break on me whenever I'm using it for heavy duty stuff, so I want to bring the camera with me and try to catch that on camera. It's the Bear Grylls parang.
It sounds really noisy, so lay it down.
Okay, well, my wife's screaming in the background now, so definitely have to edit that out. That's going to be it for this one. We're definitely going to do more tests with this thing, more testing. Again, I'm no expert on BTUs or lumens, but I would say it's all of 20 lumens and at least, 1,500 BTUs, somewhere in there. It is letting off quite a bit of heat, though. It would take the chill out of a small tent, no problem. So, okay, so I didn't run this thing too long at all. Maybe 4 minutes, however long this video was, is how long I ran this thing, because I ran it the entire time on video. And then I let it sit for maybe 3-4 minutes, something like that, maybe 5. And I went to close it, and that son of a gun is hot. This part right here, you can see where it's discolored a little bit. That thing will burn the shit out of you. I put my finger on it like that and was just going to close it, thinking, well, it's aluminum, it should be cooled off by now. And it was hot. Like, it's going to leave a blister on my finger for sure. Big blister too, because I just grabbed it. I didn't even test to see if it was hot, like touch it. I just grabbed it and went to press down on it, and it burnt the hell out of me right here. So if you do get one, just be careful for the top, because that thing is hot and it takes a little while for it to cool off. It's still hot right now. It's not super hot, I got thick callus on my finger, so it'll take a second for me to figure it out, but it's pretty hot right now, and it's been about 6 minutes now, so just be careful when you go to close them. They do get hot. The glass isn't hot at all. It's warm towards the top a little bit. Down here around the candle, there's no heat on it, so that little metal circle right there gets hot as hell, so just be careful. Thanks for watching, YouTube.